5 years ago, I was a prisoner in my own life. I was hopelessly addicted to drugs. Every morning, I would get up, go buy drugs, and then spend the rest of the day using, barely conscious, until I passed out again at the end of the night. I would see somebody meeting a friend for lunch, and it would seem inconceivable to me that anybody could be that free. What changed? It was developing a sense of personal agency, which I think about as the capacity to both see and act on all of the degrees of freedom we actually have. For all of the freedom that addiction took from me, I think it actually gave me an unnatural advantage when it came to cultivating agency. And that's because while agency has many mothers, one of them is certainly desperation. Addicts call this the gift of desperation, actually. The willingness to do whatever it takes to change your life. By the time I went to rehab, I definitely had the gift of desperation. I'd lost my job, most of my friends. For a time, I'd basically lost the ability to walk. And so when I left, I walked into a halfway house and a complete mess of a life. But in a way, I think that was actually good, because I felt like I had nothing left to lose. And that made me fearless and hungry. I started saying yes to everything, every connection someone was willing to make, in hopes it might lead to something that would help me get back on my feet. Losing my sense of pride also helped me learn really fast. I had brain damage, which meant that I didn't always understand things, and I couldn't pretend that I did either. So I got good at saying, "I don't understand what you just said. Can you explain it to me?" If I could go back in time 5 years and talk to the person that I was then and tell her that I would one day experience that kind of freedom, to not have to hide things, to do whatever I feel like with my afternoons, to be basically happy, I would not have believed it. But that is the power of personal agency.